Hi, this is Josh Hester, and today I'm going to share one message that will bring you hope on this Christmas season. In Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6, it says that the Messiah would be born and that he would specifically be called the Prince of Peace. I'd like to share what that means to me. We've all heard that verse many times, that Jesus was the Prince of Peace, and today he's the Prince of Peace. Oftentimes, unfortunately, we think of peace as just a lack of stress, some calm oasis, a place away from the stress of this life. It makes us think of a cozy place like being home with family, and it fits perfectly with the Christmas season. And it's true, it's not wrong. The problem is it just seems to miss some of the beauty that comes with who Jesus is. You see, the greatest part about the Christmas message is that Jesus is the Prince of Peace, but that peace doesn't just mean lack of stress, it means wholeness. So the message that Jesus is the Prince of Peace isn't to say that he gets rid of all of the stress, but instead that he fills our lives with something more meaningful, something more beautiful, something more whole. Jesus is the Prince of Wholeness. So this Christmas, when you're surrounding the tree and you're thinking of your family and those you love, I'm sure you'll find different ideas of what music to listen to or what to have for Christmas dinner, or people will be late for the meal. There'll be stresses, there'll be difficulties. But what I'd hope for is that this Christmas season, you think of Jesus as the Prince of Wholeness. Are there broken spots in your life? Do you have friends and family who this Christmas season, maybe because of COVID, maybe because of life just being difficult in general, things aren't good for them? Do you have people you know that need wholeness, that are missing something? You see, we have Jesus, the Prince of Peace, the Prince of Wholeness, the one whose kingdom is supposed to not just let us have no stress, but instead give us life. I remember before I knew Jesus that Christmas was really just a way to get away from school and to get presents. But now that I know Jesus, now that I know his love and his goodness, Christmas is a way for me to share that goodness. It's a way for me to spend extra time with him, to draw nearer, not only to God, but to my family. Now that I'm Christian, Christmas has the truest meaning it could have. Maybe this year, you can spend a little extra time drawing nearer to him, finding that wholeness that you're looking for, that we're all in need of. I think of my friends and family who don't know Jesus or don't really spend time with him, and I want nothing more than for them to have that wholeness that comes from Jesus. This Christmas here, you can do that by opening up Christmas to them, by kind of getting out of the way of Jesus and spending time with him, so that as you spend time with your family, you become kind of the window through which they can see Jesus. I think the Christmas tree reminds me of that. It reminds me of that wholeness, that brightness, that beauty that comes from Jesus. And I want that light to shine on my friends and my family. So Jesus, the Prince of Peace, doesn't only have to change your life, but instead he can fill your life with wholeness. And by doing that, flow into the lives of those you love and those you want to know that love. Have a Merry Christmas. God bless you. If you liked that video, make sure to connect to this channel so that you don't miss any videos we have coming up each week.